Hi everyone, welcome back to the Potsmoker's Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Potsmoker's Bible. It contains the prophetic book of Zion, which gives me my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Old Testament, of the Christian Bible. I use the King James Version of the Bible to write my book, so if you want to check my passages, you need to go to King James to do that. Okay, today I'm working on the 11th part of the 29th chapter of the Potsmoker's Bible. It has no correlating chapter from the Book of Zion in it because this is a concluding chapter. It's called Judgment. And so we will continue. Karma dictates that the innocent will be rewarded for the good that they do, but not in the negative reality like ours. In order for good to be rewarded, good must rule the earth. Money is not good. Money rules the earth. Before the righteous can be rewarded, their possessions, we have to change the polarity of our electromagnetic field. And then all of our good karma can be rewarded. When the people of Zion gather together, our united thoughts and emotions will be concentrated in pockets around the world. Our telepathic abilities will amplify our united will, which will generate waves of energy that will interact worldwide. This will merge the pockets or bubbles and act as a fulcrum to flip the energy field from negative to positive. All we have to do is use our combined telepathic abilities to create a positive field which is stronger than the negative one currently empowered. That won't be hard it won't be as hard as it sounds. The current energy grid is passive. There are no active beings empowering it. I have already created a matrix of my own. I can feel and see the lines of connection between myself and those that belong to my grid. This matrix is separate from the current world matrix. Each person that I identify by type has a part in my grid. So all pot smokers are connected to this grid, as are drug users, as are all Essene Christians and all other followers of their chosen faiths. All children are on my grid. The poor are here. The homeless are here. Those that suffer are here. I created this Zionic grid with my love and my vow to protect my people. When enough of my people take an active part in our fight for freedom and justice, our new empowered grid will overpower the weaker one. It's passive, and its polarity will flip. Then our grid will be the one that creates reality. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Society is therefore judged by the emotional state of its citizens. If a government is just and wise, the people are happy because their needs are fulfilled. They are carefree. The government sees that all of their needs are kept, and the people as a whole are happy. You cannot judge an entire society good if its citizens are suffering. Only if a few are happy, then that society isn't doing its job. The government is not just or righteous. As long as one person suffers, society has failed. You can't take care of some of the people some of the time and say that you are all good all of the time. How can you be good and allow evil? You can't. And it's your actions that decide your fate. You can say that you are good But if you actually do something evil, then your words are a lie. Evil does evil. Good does good. Evil doesn't do good unless it's to cause greater harm. Good never willfully does harm, but must also fight against evil at the same time. It's your actions that define you. Do evil, and you are evil. Do good, and you are good. You are what you do. I only chose these few passages from Proverbs because most of the content has already been discussed in this chapter and this entire book. So, what we end up is this. If you do drugs, you're innocent. If you side with drug users, you're innocent. The government and this society are oppressive and are guilty of all manner of abominations and evils in the sight of God, according to the King James Bible. If you side with the government on drug use or anything else, you're just as guilty as they are. If you profess to a religion and you are faithful to those beliefs, you're saved by your true practice of that faith. If you are a hypocrite that gives only lip service to any god, you are condemned by your own lies. If you are poor, you are saved. All children are saved. All elderly are saved. All who have no God are saved. They have no false God to condemn them. Hey, Bill Maher, this means you. All who choose to follow the gray are saved. To be saved means that if you so choose, you may become a part of Zion. You can help us build a new, more just society that prepares for the worst, but who lives each day to the fullest, knowing that life is beautiful, but time is short. The saved will prepare mountain arcs all over the world to ensure that no matter what reality throws at us, we have shelter, and we will survive. Being saved means you're able to save yourself and others. The grace set up the parameters of humanity's judgment. Do good and survive. Do evil and you will set in motion your own destruction. This society has set in motion its own destruction. The writing is on the wall, people. What is manifest is judgment. Society is guilty. It crossed the line of judgment and created the means of its own end. It's already playing out, according to the Gray's design. The next chapter gives the entire layout of the prophecy from 1915 to today and on into the future of humanity. It is the big picture, complete. It's what has always been and what will always be. It is God's plan for Zion. Thus concludes the 29th chapter of the Patsmoker's Bible. Next time we will begin the 30th chapter. Until then, may the Gray watch over you, guide you, protect you, keep you from all harm, and teach you right from wrong. May you be worthy of them. May your words, thoughts, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light, the unicorn way. Be the joy. Spread the joy. If you use drugs, stay happy and high. We'll be together soon. If you don't, then soon, those of us who do get high will be in a position to take our rightful place as priests. So, we can all bring in a better society, one where no one is allowed to suffer ever. So looking forward to a day when we all live in a just society where no one suffers. What a dream. I'm going to say later now because I will never say goodbye.